never settle. That's one thing I think about when I think about the MagBak magnetic phone cases. And I say that because they give you so many options of things you can do. Now, if some of you saw the review I did on the MagBak Elite case that has the finger strap, it also has the little kickstand down here at the bottom that is magnetic. You can see the little tab right there that when you close it, it stays shut. One of the cool features I really loved is that little pinky pad there on the bottom. This has been a fantastic case and I've absolutely loved it. Because this is flush, doesn't interfere with my magnetic chargers at all, which is exactly what I wanted because some of their cases have ridges around the camera bump, which cause all kinds of problems with my magnetic chargers. Well, MagBak saw my review and they liked it so much, they sent me their MagBak Classic case and the MagBak wallet. This is going to be awesome. And I'm super pumped to get this opened up and check it out. Now you can see it has a hard case. This also comes with a screen protector, which again, I don't need, but I'm going to save this over to the side because, you know, when this one breaks that I'm currently using, I'll have an extra. Well, I actually have two extra now. So thank you, MagBak, for providing these. They look awesome. And I'm actually really stoked to get this wallet out and check it out. And here's the MagBak Classic case. And as you can see, it does not have the finger strap on the back, does not have the little pinky pad on the bottom, but it does have perfect cutouts for all the accessories, including the pin. And some people have asked me, like, well, does your pin still work? Because a lot of magnetic cases, the S pin doesn't work anymore. But let me show you. So we'll take the pin out. It asks me, hey, right here. So let's right there. Look at that. No problem. This case does not interfere with the S Pen at all, which is awesome. Now, I personally am not a big S Pen user. I do use it occasionally if I'm wanting to, you know, do certain edits on pictures and things that require, you know, something smaller than my fat fingers. But it's nice to know that if I do use it, I don't have to worry about the case interfering with the S Pen. And I have used other magnetic cases from other manufacturers before that have caused problems. And this is not causing any problems. So again, a little slimmer, little lighter, little thinner, and this is pretty awesome. So will I use this over the Elite case? I don't know. I didn't really use the strap on the back as much as I thought I would. I did use the kickstand a lot because while I was watching movies or shows or sports programs while I'm eating, whatever the case may be, I use that a lot. But I have a solution for that. So hang tight. Now, this right here, I love that pinky pad. It has saved my pinky a ton of pain. So we'll see. I don't know. This cutout here is much bigger. The edges are a little more rounded, so I don't think it's going to have the same effect as some of the other phone cases I've used in the past that have digged into my finger, but we'll check it out. But the one cool thing I'm really looking forward to checking out is this wallet. Now, I have used other like magnetic wallets for cases, and I haven't really liked them. They've been bulky, they haven't stayed on properly. So I'm really hoping this might solve that problem because I would sure love to kind of have an all in one solution with phone wallet for certain cases when I'm going out. And I don't want to carry my big thick wallet, I can always pop a thinner, slimmer wallet on to carry just a couple credit cards and my driver's license, let's say. Let's get this opened up and let's check it out. So you can see, nice and slim. I mean, look how thin that is. I mean, that's like credit card thin, which is what you put in it. It does have a slot here for you to be able to like put your driver's license or something in to where it's easy access. It actually has like two little chambers, and I know you can't really tell, but this piece right here is like a divider. So you have one slot here in the front for your card, like your driver's license or maybe an easy access credit card, and then you can put the rest right behind that into this other slot. They have this strap right here, which is actually kind of similar to the strap on the other phone. So I could actually use that if I wanted to, which is pretty nice. And it also gives you the ability of, if you see kind of the back side of it, when the card's in there, you can actually use that to help slide the cards up, which I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But the coolest thing about this is its magnetic capabilities. Pops right on there. And you're probably wondering, Robert, what about the kickstand? Well, I'm going to show you that here in a second. But see, again, this little strap right here, just like the other case, I actually have an option. And that is not coming off because the magnet is so strong. I mean, I actually had to pull it pretty hard to get those separated, and then it just pops right back on there. So nice feature. I really like that. But what's really cool is you can use this as a kickstand because the magnet is so strong at the top. You just simply pull this out from the phone, and then you would set the phone up on the table like that, and you can use it as a kickstand. Now, obviously, I'm not on my desk, otherwise, I could show you a little easier, but you kind of get the idea of how that's going to work. You can also lay it sideways. So, if you want to lay it sideways on the table, you just simply pull that out, set it down, and that's your kickstand. And as you can hear, this thing really holds tight, and I love that. So, let's put some cards in here and let me show you how well this thing works. Okay, so I have some cards in here. As you see, I got my mug shot right there. So again, easy access. I can just slide this out. Here's another kind of cool thing that I really like because I didn't even really pay attention to this until after I got it. The way they have this top piece right here, but it gives you the ability of being able to pull the cards out like that and not just slide it with your finger. So it makes it a little bit easier to pull them out, which I really appreciate because I've had other really thin wallets that were hard to get the card out. And that's kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. And you also have this slot here on the bottom where you can actually push the cards out as well. Like so. So you just like pull that little flap up, you have the card there, and you can just push it up, and there's your cards. Now, one thing they recommend you do is because it's so thin and this is actual real leather, it does take a little bit of time for the leather to stretch out to fit more cards. So they recommend you put just like 2 or 3 cards in. So I have my driver's license and I have a couple credit cards in the back. And that allows me to let this kind of stretch out a little over the next couple, 3 days, they say. And then you can fit more cards in it. This isn't designed to fit cards like this holds, right? That holds like 8 to 12 cards. You're not going to fit 8 to 12 cards in here, but that's not the point. You don't want this big fat thing sitting on the back of your phone. So I really, really like this design and this style. And one nice thing is that right there is protected. So no one can see it. It's RFID protected and it's easy to get to, easy to access. Again, you want to get to your card right here on the back, you just slide that up and you don't even need to take the wallet off the back of the card. That's nice. And I can tell you from holding this, sure, you can obviously tell that that's on the back, but that is so thin and so slim. I mean, look at that. You can hardly almost tell it's there. It's very convenient. And the fact that I can use the wallet as a kickstand like that, this right here is a perfect solution to not having the kickstand on the back of the Elite case. I really, really, really like this. This, I can tell you, the MagBak equipment has been absolutely top notch. The build quality is excellent. All the holes line up for cameras, for accessories. This wallet is pretty cool. I love the strong magnet on it. I love the fact that you can use it as a kickstand. I like the fact that it still allows you to use your finger strap because that's now missing from the Elite case. How could you go wrong? Again, never settle, right? Options. I love options. I love being able to change things that when I need to change things. This gives me a lot of flexibility. Thank you again, MagBak, for sending these out. I look forward to using this. This is a great solution and you need to go check yours out now. You need to click the link in the description and go get yours today because this right here is an awesome solution. It's an awesome gift. Christmas is coming. They gave me a 15% discount code. So make sure you click the link, use the code, go buy yours today. Get one for you, your husband, your boyfriend, your son, whomever. You can get the Elite case or the Classic case with the wallet. The wallet works on both cases. Okay, it doesn't work on just that case, so you can use it on the Elite case. They have Samsung and you can do all the iPhones. So they have a bunch of iPhone products, which, I'm a Samsung user, but you have multiple options. So go get yours today. We'll see you next time.